Alright, hello YouTube, it's your boy Crimson, back with another Duel Links YouTube video. And it is currently 4 o'clock in the morning. I literally just woke up from bed, logged into Duel Links, and I saw we got the new November 2024 Forbidden Limited list. We'll be going over it, and if you guys enjoy my videos, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub. Yeah, drop a like, drop a sub, follow on Twitch. You guys already know the drill. And if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Crimson Reaper 5. I'm the best Altergeist player. I make a lot of Altergeist content. And if you guys want to see Altergeist, or how to play Altergeist to the top tier level, drop a follow on Twitch. We will be streaming a King of Games replay with Altergeist. So yeah, drop a like, drop a sub. And let's dive right into it. December 5th, 2024. So I'm not going to waste y'all's time. We're going to just dive right into it. Alright. Speed Duel Forbidden. Alright, so they went ahead and banned Bishbaalkin. This is no surprise. This is being used in like Fleur decks to like Bishbaalkin lock people, so they finally banned it. Thank God. This card is so annoying. This card forces other decks in the current metagame to include cards that counter it. Yup, Power Code Talker. So it will be limited to enable greater deck building flexibility. Okay, they don't want Fleur using it, it's fair. Bishbaalkin is annoying, so I'm glad they got rid of it. Summon Breaker. They banned it. Okay, Summon Breaker just cringe. Ghostrick players were abusing it, and it's just like, it's not fun to deal with. So, to include cards that counter it, so it'll be, okay. Yeah, Summon Breaker just cringe, so I had a feeling they were just going to go ahead and ban it. Know what I mean? Because Ghostrick decks, they would use like Ghostrick Renovations, switch the field spell to like Summon Breaker, like start floodgating the opponent out of, you know, playing the game. So Summon Breaker is it's just annoying, so I'm just glad they banned it. So before we continue, I wonder if they hit like Lyrilusc, maybe Rockets. What else do I want hit? Maybe Predaplants? Because Predaplant was like the dominating force this KC Cup. Alright, what's next? And that's it for the Forbidden list. They just banned Bishbaalkin and Summon Breaker. Alright, next. Assembled Nightingale is going to limit 1. Thank God, this card is annoying. So now you can't play Assembled Nightingale and Ensemble Robin anymore in Lyrilusc decks. You have to pick and choose. You also cannot play this in Predaplant anymore because now it conflicts with Super Polymerization. This card will be limited to 1 to improve the pacing of duels. Thank God. Assembled Nightingale going to limit 1. I kind of called this. And yeah. This card is just annoying because it like... Konami kind of like hit the money there. This card will be limited to improve the pacing of duels. Like it's just... You just use its effect and it basically says you can't die this turn. You know? Thank God, Predaplant can't use this anymore. I always thought it was silly, like using an Xyz card in a fusion deck. But let's keep going. Ooh. I don't even know what this card does. Hieratic Seal of Reflection. This card will be hit preemptively as it would likely be too powerful in combination with cards scheduled to be added. Okay, so just the pre-hit, because we're getting some Hieratic support soon. So it's a counter trap. So it's an Omni negate, tribute 1 Hieratic, negate the activation. Okay, so they're pre-hitting the Hieratic Omni negate. That's fair. Probably because we're getting like quote-unquote Hieratic support soon. Okay, fair. Next. Predaplant Drosophyllum Hydra. No, I mean, I called this on Reddit. This is a hit I personally wanted to see. So now they can't play Drosophyllum Hydra anymore to like sack away your monster. This card is limited to 1 to reduce the stability and ease the deployment of Predaplant decks and their ability to summon many monsters in 1 turn. So no more Drosophyllum Hydra. The ability to sack off your monster through the skill in a way that like I can't respond is just omega cringe. Good. They got rid of Drosophyllum Hydra and Predaplant decks. This is a hit like everyone saw coming. So yeah, no more Hydra, no more assembled Nightingale. Wow, they really went hard with Predaplants again, but yeah, this is something I called. So Predaplanet, good lord. They went hard on Predaplants. To reduce the stability and ease the deployment of Predaplants and their ability to summon many monsters in 1 turn. Okay, they don't want you using Predaplanet anymore to like, you know, dodge interruption. So Predaplant's just gonna be like probably weak to back row now. Because you just lost one of your extenders, Predaplanet. They don't want you like, they don't want you playing Predaplant anymore. But yeah, let's keep going. And that's it for Limit 1. Assembled Nightingale, Hieratic Seal of Reflection, Predaplant, Drosophyllum Hydra, and Predaplanet all got hit to Limit 1, so you can't play those in. So like, they basically went hard nerfing Predaplants, which is good, because it was the top deck this KC Cup. Limit 2. Again, this is a hit everyone saw coming. Cobalt Sparrow. Lyrilusc, like, they don't play any Limit 2s, so unless they play 2 Cobalt Sparrow anyway, so unless they hit something else in the deck to conflict with Cobalt Sparrow, this hit does nothing. So let's keep going. Oh, Turquoise Warbler, okay. Wow. So now you can only play 1 and 1. 1 Cobalt, 1 Warbler. This is gonna hurt Lyrilusc decks a lot. So now you have to play your 1 Assembled Nightingale because you're not gonna play Robin. Because Assembled Nightingale is literally your win con. You're not gonna play Robin. So you're gonna play your 1 of Nightingale, your 1 Cobalt Sparrow, and your 1 Warbler. I don't know if Lyrilusc is like dead, but it's definitely a lot worse because they have like less starters now because you want to see Warbler in your hand. And you only have 1 Sparrow, so this deck is like naturally weak against back row now. So yeah. So 1 Warbler, 1 Sparrow now. Ooh. Okay. Phantasm Spiral Battle. I think this was at 1 before, so they eased it to Limit 2. Okay. Pacifist isn't really doing anything, so it's nice they buffed it. I know our Vendread Guru in the Discord is going to be happy about that. He's playing a lot of Pacifists, so great for Pacifist players. Phantasm Spiral Battle. Okay. Cybernetic Overflow, they moved it to Limit 2, so now it no longer conflicts with Cyber Dragon Infinity. So Cyber Dragon Guru, Kevin Productions. If you guys aren't following him, drop him a follow. Really great guy, really awesome member of the Discord too. So He's like the Cyber Dragon fanatic. Oh, and also my friend Dominator. He's a really, really good Cyber Dragon player. So, Cybernetic Overflow. They actually want you using Overflow. Like, they don't want it to conflict with Cyber Dragon Infinity anymore. So, maybe Cyber Dragons will actually see some play now. I'm excited to see what Cyber Dragon can do with Overflow, now at Limit 2. Maybe. I mean, they're just going to play one Overflow, one Cyberload Fusion, if they're playing, like, the Fusion package. Unless they, like, moved Cyberload Fusion. I don't know. And that's it. So Cyber Dragon's definitely coming back. Lyrilusc got destroyed, and as did Predaplant. But yeah, let's keep going. Limit 3. I'm wondering if they brought back like Infernity Launcher. It's probably Cope. Let's keep going. Needle Sealing. This is a hit I personally called on Reddit. I actually made a post about Needle Sealing going to 3 because it's like, I actually made a post about this because it's literally a one-sided blowout card. Like, I literally called this coming. This card is annoying because, like, especially in Star Seraph decks, you put 2 cards face down on field, set Needle Sealing, and pass. Like, it's starting to become a one-sided, like, sacky blowout card, like Torrential Tribute. But yeah, Needle Sealing went to Limit 3. This is a hit I personally wanted to see. Like, I play Needle Sealing in my Altergeist deck, and I still think the card is, like, broken. Like, it's unfair. And yeah, I think it was time to put Needle Sealing to 3. But yeah, again, I called this. Beryl Canary, Limit 3. Wow, Lyrilusc got destroyed this ban list. So no more Book of Eclipse and Lyrilusc. So Beryl Canary went to 3. They don't want you playing Book of Eclipse anymore. Because the best decks shouldn't have access to the best staples. And that's pretty much the bottom line of it. So unless they hit something else, this now conflicts with Book of Eclipse. Ghostrick Jackfrost. So no more Limit 3s and Ghostrick decks. No more Book of Eclipse. No more Needle Sealing. Because again, as I said, the best decks shouldn't have access to the best staples. And that's pretty much the bottom line of it. Let's keep going. Ghostrick Lantern, Limit 3. Again, best decks shouldn't have access to the best staples. So now in Ghostrick decks, you play your 1 Ghostrick Scare, 1 Ghostrick Jackfrost, and 1 Ghostrick Lantern. So like no more Needle Sealing, no more Book of Eclipse. So yeah, they don't want you playing Limit 3 back row. And that's it for Limit 3s. Needle Sealing, I saw coming. Beryl Canary, no more Book of Eclipse, and Lyrilusc, and Jackfrost and Lantern. No longer on the list. Ooh. Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. Okay, I guess they felt like Tenyi isn't doing anything, because it's like, they were like the only deck like using Draco Berserker. Okay, it's great. It's a nice buff for Tenyi. Maybe Tenyi will actually do something. I'm excited for this. Let's see. Dogmatica Punishment off the Limit 3 list. Despite its power, this card's limitation will be removed in order to promote a diverse metagame. Okay, Dogmatica Punishment isn't really doing anything except in like Dogmatica Shaddoll builds. And just a quick shout out here. If you guys want to see Shaddoll, follow my friend Sean Matrai on Twitch TV. Phenomenal Shaddoll player, like the best Shaddoll player I've ever seen. I also think like Giorfio is a good Shaddoll player too, but like Sean is like he streams it, but yeah, phenomenal Shaddoll player, like the best Shaddoll player I've ever seen. So if you want to learn Shaddoll, Sean Matrai is your guy. He also finished like top 100, like as did C and Freshy, like two phenomenal players. So like, yeah, give him a follow. Follow or ban. Sean Matrai and C and Freshy. But yeah. Dogmatica Punishment off limit 3. It's also a buff to like Fleur because they use like Dogmatica, but like they don't use Punishment though. Curious to see what this breeds, but yeah, let's keep going. Ensemble Robin. Okay, so they took, let me go back. Okay, so I stand corrected. So in Lyrilusc, you can still play your assembled Nightingale and your Ensemble Robin, because they took Robin off limit 1. And they put assembled Nightingale to limit 1 instead, which is fair. That's how it should have been from the beginning. That's fine, because hitting Ensemble Robin to limit 1 didn't really do anything. So it's, I think Ensemble Robin like should have been free from, and like assembled Nightingale was the problem, so they took care of it. So Brave Neos. This one's a scary one, because the thing is, the thing with Brave Neos is use Neos Fusion and Crimson Fox to OTK people. That's the problem. But like no one's playing like Crimson Fox OTKs in 2024, so maybe Brave Neos is fine. It's not doing anything in like hero decks, but the issue is using it with Crimson Fox combo. I don't want to see Crimson Fox OTKs come back, dude. I mean, it's fine. It's just whatever. Hero decks aren't doing anything, so Tech Genius limiter removal, sure. I mean, TG's not really doing anything, so great. TG can finally play back limit 3 back row now. Because I mean, Tech Genius is not a good deck right now, so I'm glad they're getting buffed. Tech Genius limiter removal. What else? Oh, they took Ishel off. Yes. My Dark Lords are free. Thank God. Ishel's off the ban list, off limit 1. Dark Lords are finally free. I can finally play Dark Lords now with like better consistency. Because the thing is, Ishel was at limit 1, they released like Condemned Dark Lord and Capricious Dark Lord, and the deck didn't do anything. Because Ishel was at limit 1 and it was too much for them, you know? So I'm excited for Ishel finally coming off limit 1. And yeah. Maybe Dark Lords will actually do something now. Charge the Light Brigade. Sure. I mean, this card's not really used much except in like Orchist and like maybe Witchcraft builds. So, sure. By the way, if you want to see Witchcraft, follow Shui, the best Witchcraft player I've ever seen. I'll link him in the description below. Neos Kluger. Yubel is not a good deck. So, sure. This is gonna change absolutely nothing. What else? Ooh, I know Rayma Zero will be happy on this one. Chaos Form. Again, Blackluster Soldier is not doing anything. They should have taken this off limit 1 last ban list, but it's whatever. I know, yeah, Rayma Zero is gonna be happy about this one. Chaos Form off limit 1. And I think Mech Lord 2. Two amazing people you should follow. I like Mech Lord, he's funny. But yeah, Chaos Form, off limit 1. BLS is officially back. Blackluster Soldier. And what else? Ooh, Stephen Freshy, gonna be happy about this one. Infernoble Knight Captain Roland, off limit 1. Captain Roland should have never been limit 1 in the first place. So they finally realized that and took it off limit 1. But yeah, Stephen Freshy's gonna be happy about that one. Emerald Bird, off limit 3. Serena fans rise up. I know Serena in the Discord is going to be excited about this one, so Lunalights can finally play limit 3 back row now, even though there's like no room for limit 3 back row in Lunalight decks. It's just whatever. And that's it. Rush Duel, there's currently no changes. So, very good ban list. They hit like all the problematic decks and cards. Lyrilusc finally got hit. Dark Lords got buffed. Ghostricks got nerfed. Cyber Dragon got buffed. Predaplant got destroyed. And Summon Breaker and Bishbaalkin finally got banned. Alright, let's go about the skill rebalancing. Okay, so let's see if they rebalance like Fleur, maybe. Okay, so what are they hitting? Bloom of Avarice, I don't care about. Like, I don't care about these. Make it easier to use. Okay, Red Eyes Reverse. Revolution de Fleur. We're adjusting the effect to require a flip summon in order to give the opponent more opportunities to interrupt this deck. So let's go to Revolution de Fleur first. So Revolution de Fleur. What are they changing? If this skill is activated on the second turn, play Necro Fleur from outside your deck, face down defense position. Its battle position can be changed. Okay, so if you go second, the Necro Fleur is now face down. Thank God. So now your opponent is like given actual opportunities to interrupt you when you're going for like unrespondable Trishula 0 plays. They don't want you doing that no more. So yeah. What else did they change? Send one monster from field to grave. Then play Sorcier de Fleur from your deck in face down defense position. Its battle position can be changed. Okay, so it's pretty much like the same skill, but like the Necro Fleur and the Sorcier de Fleur are now summoned face down, which is okay. Good. Great. Thanks, Konami. Good nerf. I don't think Fleur is like that oppressive, other than having to summon the monsters face down is like a good enough nerf, so it's fine. It's fine. So what else did they change? I want to see the new Red Eye skill. Wow, so they really changed the skill like a lot. So you can only use the skill's second effect once per turn and third effect once per duel. During your main phase, play Red Eyes Black Dragon from your hand face down. Its battle position can be changed. Set Red Eyes spell Trap from your deck. If you control a normal monster, which is going to be Red Eyes, you can also draw a card. Okay, so maybe Red Eyes will be good now. So now you don't have to return a card from hand to deck anymore. Okay, Red Eye's Reverse is actually a pretty good skill now. You can actually draw cards. What's this? Avaricious Spellcraft. Shuffle 3 monsters, including a spellcaster, from your graveyard or banish pile into the deck, then draw a card. Okay, so now you can get monsters back from the banished pile, which is what these skills are doing. Okay, so not that much in terms of skill rebalancing. Revolution de Fleur now summons monsters face down, and Red Eye's Reverse can actually like draw you cards, and like it doesn't have like the unreasonable restrictions anymore. And that's it for skill rebalancing. But yeah, pretty good ban list. If I had to rate this ban list, I'd probably give it a solid, like, maybe like a 10 out of 10. But yeah, if I had to rate this ban list, I'd probably give it like a 10 out of 10 maybe. Like they hit all the problematic cards, all the annoying cards. Let's see. I just want to show you guys something before I call it here. I just want to show you guys something before I call it here, you know? Let's see. Window capture. Okay. So yeah, here's a post I made on Reddit. See, it's made by me. So I made a post on Reddit about needle sealing going to limit 3. Like, this is like proof I called it. Here's my post. Is it time? Needle sealing discussion. I know it's supposed to kind of lengthy, but like I wrote, we're getting to the slow conclusion of the November 2024 KC Cup, and blah blah blah. That being said, what does the community think of needle sealing being included in the next ban list? Is it finally time to hit needle sealing on the limit 3 ban list? So yeah, I'm actually proud of myself. I actually called it, or maybe hitting it to 1. They decided to hit it to limit 3. It's a free-to-play card that you can get with box chips, so it's not immune to a limit 1, just like Ancient Fairy Dragon. And here's my reasoning for like needle sealing to 3, because it's problematic, it's annoying. Let's see what else I wrote. I feel like needle sealing has gotten to the point where it's starting to become a one-sided blowout card, similarly to Torrential Tribute, and I think needle sealing is on their radar right now given its power to decide the duels instantly. I'll list some decks that are currently abusing needle sealing to further drive home my points on my post. Example, Lyrilusc. Assembled Nightingale literally protects your whole field from exploding. Star Seraph. They just put 2 monsters face down on field, set Needle Ceiling, and all of a sudden you have to play into it. You just get sacked. Ghostrick. Well, this deck plays the game entirely face down, so the entire deck is just Needle Ceiling immune. And Trickstar is like the only fair deck that uses Needle Ceiling, in addition to my Altergeists, so, you know. So in the end, there will be a ban list, blah blah blah, that's unavoidable. Do we think it should be hit on the next ban list? And there's a picture of my Needle Ceiling, my Altergeist deck, my Queen of Traps, because Ghost Gal is the waifu. It's huge. And I just want to give a quick shout out. There's a Mech Lord that commented. And Mech Lord came in and said, I think your argument is fair, to be honest. Needle Ceiling is often a one-sided board wipe, and we're getting more and more decks that can just use it without suffering the downside. On top of the decks you brought up, any deck that can make turn 1 Dingirsu can potentially use it, i.e. Revolution de Fleur. So can Trap Tricks, or any deck that uses Rafflesia, Sharks, for instance, Sword Soul, Subterrors once they get Subterror Guru, Eldlick, Labyrinth, etc., etc. I think the argument to put Needle Ceiling to a limit 3 is closer to when Konami hit Skill Prisoner for Burning Abyss, and it's still a pretty valid one. So yeah, Mechlord's comment here pretty much made sense on my post, so. And Konami like addressed Needle Ceiling as a problem, and they finally hit it to a limit 3. So, you know. And let's say, let's see what other members of the community put on my post. Let's say it gets limited to 3. It did. It would conflict with Scare. It doesn't. I mean, yeah, it does. Now it conflicts with Jackfrost and Lantern. Lyrilusc, they probably won't play it. They're not going to play it anymore. Because Beryl Canary got hit to 3. Star Seraph, they're just not going to play it anymore. You know why? Because Scepter is already at 3. Unchained, they're not going to play it anymore. So, because it conflicts with Ice Dragon's Prison, which is a card they would rather play. Yep, Needle Ceiling, 12th most popular card, in the top 10 among Unlimited. Let's see. Yeah, it's becoming more and more problematic, and I can only imagine it'll continue as more cards and decks are added to the game. It's my friend Sky here that commented. The best Trickstar player I've ever seen. I prefer to use non-destruction traps like Compulse and Ice Dragon's Prison. There's many popular decks that Lyrilusc unchanged at all. Any deck that can summon Ding or Satan's decks on Avalon. Lyrilusc, Ghostrick, Star Seraph can play this without worrying about their costs. That's true. But Trickstars actually have to pay a cost to survive. Yup. Which is banishing Trickstar Festival. They could put Needle at 3, they did, so they can't use it, and other powerful limit 3 cards in the same deck. So yeah, like, pretty much like the whole community was like in agreement to put Needle Ceiling to 3, and like, yeah, that was my whole spiel on why Needle Ceiling should get hit to 3, and it did, so. As I said, I called it. Yeah, let's go back to Duel Links here. And yeah, that's pretty much going to conclude the video, my ban list reaction video. It's like super early in the morning, jeez. I woke up, saw the ban list, started recording, you know. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a sub, follow, all the streamers. I linked down in the description. Follow on Twitch. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.